come into cross-legged position or lying on your back. Just resting the backs of your hands on your thighs. And shut down your eyes. Elongate your spine. Let your shoulders relax down towards your hips. And then just have a little body scan of how your jaw feels, relaxing the jaw, your chest, your hips. Do you feel like you're tucking your tail going out? Just get comfortable and breathe. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Just with our attention on our breath, no intention to change our breath, we're just watching our breath. And then let's take our right ear to our right shoulder. Again, just observing that breath. Take the right hand down, left hand up and over. Spiral in the chest. And then taking that left hand down to the thigh. Taking in breath. Lift and lengthen, exhale, twist. Bring it back to center, so swap that over, left ear to left shoulder. And then that stretch in the neck, soften. Take the hand down to the ground, arm up and over. Taking the right hand down to the thigh, inhale, lift and lengthen, exhale, twist. To center, coming onto our hands and our knees. So today I've got a nice little maybe wake up flow for you in breath. We do some nice hip release, hopefully you'll enjoy it for your hips. Exhale, toe down, chin to chest, in breath. Out breath. In breath, out breath. One more time. And if you're wondering why I'm indoors today, the weather has been so interchangeable, so it keeps raining. I love filming outside, and today I can't trust this English weather to be dry long enough for me to be able to film for you guys. So here we are. One more. Bring it back to center. Walk the hands so the fingertips are facing back towards the hips. Take the hands quite wide here, and oh my goodness, I can see in the camera can you see how hyperextended my elbows are? I really need to try and bring that back, trying to have a small micro bend in my elbows. My elbows are really hyperextend. Tuck the toes under, hips come back. The heel of the hand can come off the mat. Don't worry if your hips don't come very far back, it's absolutely fine. Work with your body, not mine. Bring the hands down, walk the hands forwards. Okay, we're going to take our left toes up to the sky. In breath. And then bring the knee to the left tricep on an out breath. In breath, take the toes up. Out breath. Bring the knee to the tricep. In breath, take it up. And now if we can, we're going to see if we can take hold of the left toes with the right hand. Don't worry if you can't get it, just aim, that's the intention. Try and keep the knee facing down and not splaying out to the side. We're not twisting here, the head's not twisting round, we're facing forwards. Release the toe. Take the right hand down to the mat. Take the left toe, extend it out. Take the left foot down to the mat. Take the right toes behind, coming up. Let's take the hold of the head. In breath, extend, tuck the pelvis under. Out breath, our elbow comes towards our knee. In breath, bringing it open and up. Then release the head, and if we can, we're going to lift up the left foot. And if we can, we're going to flex here and see if we can grab hold of that left foot again, tuck that pelvis under. And then slowly release that foot. Bring it back to center. And let's take the hands towards. Let's start with the right hand, just taking the fingertips towards the knee. So the back of the hand is on the floor. And then swap it over. Left hand fingertips towards the knee. And then release that. So we're going to do that on the opposite side. So right toes come up to the sky. Exhale, bring the right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale. Inhale, leaving it up. This time, let's see if we can take hold of the foot with your left hand. Press it up, toes pointing up, knee down to the floor. And then release. Take that hand back down to the ground. Extend the right leg behind. I'm just going to spin around so you can see me. So extend the right leg behind. Take it down to the mat. Left toes come in line with left knee. Take the arm up to the sky. So modified side plank. Tuck the pelvis under. Taking the head into the hand. In breath. Out breath, elbow down towards the knee. In breath, bringing it back up. This time lift up with that right leg. Flex the knee, take hold of the toes, tuck in the pelvis. And don't worry again, if you can't grab hold of those toes, just that's where we're going. You could always have a strap or a belt or a band, and then bringing those knees back down to the floor, coming onto your hands over your knees, Let's just push ourselves back to child's pose. Breath here. Then lift up, come forwards, tuck the toes, lift ourselves up to our down dog position. Pressing the ground away. Knees can be bent low. Just nod the head up and down, side to side. See how the body feels. Have a little twist if you need to. Then come to stillness. Pressing the ground away with your hands, and then walking your feet towards your hands. Cut those elbows, bend the knees low, feet underneath the hips. Have a little rock from side to side. Release the hands and roll yourself up to standing. In breath. Bring the palms together. Bring the feet so the big toe joints connect. In breath, take the arms up to the side. Out breath, let's forward fold. In breath, we're going to step the right foot back. Chest and heart comes forwards. In breath. Lower that knee down to the mat. Coming up into Anjali-asana, our low lunge. Tuck that pelvis. Bring the hands, frame the left foot, step back to our down dog. Coming forwards to our plank, holding our plank, our core activation, pressing the ground away. Then lowering down, elbows towards the hips, coming up to our baby cobra on our in-breath. Toes under, press up, push back, down dog. Right knee, right leg rises, on that in-breath. Right foot comes forwards to that lunge position. In breath, pelvis. Side bend, so take those right fingertips down towards the floor, side bend over to the right, over to the left, back to our centre, frame the right foot, take the right hand forward, up and back for our twist. The head. And then from here, I'm just going to get and spin round so you can see me. So from here, we're going to take the right foot that's forwards, back, and come back into grabbing hold of that foot, tuck the pelvis. And then let it come long, bring the hand down to the mat, come back into our planks. Lowering down to our baby cobra. In breath. Curl the toes. Lift up, press back for our down dog. Right leg lifts, right leg steps forward, to the front of the mat, and left foot forwards. Forward fold. In breath, lift back up to standing. Out breath. And then here. So we do all of In breath, step back this time with the left. In breath, bring that chest forwards. Take the left knee down, swoop up. Have one breath here. Take the hands down to the mat. Step it back to our down dog. Come through our vinyasa. So all the way forwards. Activate our plank. Elbows towards the waist this time. Coming up to up dog if that's available to you. Tuck the pelvis under. Tuck the toes down to down dog. Lift it up with the left foot. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Left knee lowers to the ground. Right knee, lowers to the ground. Come up and do the asana. We side bend, take this left fingertip down to the mat. Right arm up and over. Bring it back. Back, fold forwards, take the feet either side, the hands either side of the feet, my words are all over the place today. Left arm forwards, up and back. Relax the head to the shoulder. And then from here, let's take the right foot in line with the knee. Bring the left toes back, come up, and bring the left toes towards the left hand if that's available for you. Take that leg back, coming back to our down dog position, and then left foot steps forward and right foot steps forward to join our left forward fold, and then breathe. Bring ourselves up to standing, exhale, come down. So just shut down your eyes, have a moment here in Tadasana. Maybe your heart rate is elevated, maybe your respiration rate is elevated. Just have a moment to check in with your body. And then we're going to come onto the weight is going to come onto the left foot. So we bring the right knee, flex it. We're going to take hold of the right foot if we can with the right hand. And just make sure that you're not internally rotating the shoulder here. We want to be externally rotating the shoulder. So grab hold of that right foot. Left hand's going to come up to the sky. And then what you're going to do is press the right foot away, and as that happens, you might feel yourself tilt forward. So just pressing that right foot away into the hand, into our dancer's pose. So if I just show you side on. Bring that knee back in line with the opposite knee. Release the hands. Hands can come to our sternum. And from this position, we're going to take it into our warrior 3. Find the ground. Take the hands down. In breath. Take this. Left foot back. Out breath. In breath. Bring it forwards to our plank. Out breath. Chaturanga. In breath. Up dog. Now those toes under. Out breath. In breath, lift the left leg. Out breath, bring that left foot forwards. In breath, coming up now into our low lunge. So tuck the pelvis under, see if you can lengthen the back leg. Again, let's take that side bend over to the left, over to the right. Bring it back to centre. Take the hands down, frame the left foot. Coming onto that left foot, let's take the hands slightly forwards and coming up into our standing splits. So here you want to really rotate the leg so it's facing down. So your leg might come loads lower, absolutely fine. And then bring that foot down to the mat, and then lift up to standing. Palms together and down. So ground through the right foot. Coming up into that balance first of all. So grab and hold your left foot. Right arm comes up. We press that left foot into the hand. And then bring the left knee back in line with the right knee. Hands come to prayer position. Take it forwards to our warrior 3. Relax your left foot. And your left leg comes down to the mat. Take the hands either side of the right foot. Step that right leg back to our down dog. Come through our vinyasa. In breath, out breath, chaturanga. In breath, up dog. Out breath, down dog. So this time our right leg rises and our right foot steps forward, bringing ourselves up into our low lunge, tucking that pelvis under, and then lengthen that back leg. Side bend over to the right first. And back over to the left. Bring it back to centre. Frame the right foot. Come in onto the right leg, so bend that right knee. Walk the hands slightly further forwards. Again, internal rotation with the left leg. Breathe here, standing splits. And then bring that left foot to join the right foot. And lifting ourselves up to standing. Exhale. In breath. Out breath, forward fold. In breath, halfway lift. Out breath. This time you can step or jump back to your down dog. If you're going to jump, make sure your hands are planted on the floor. Bend the knees and take as many jumps as you need to back to down dog. Breath here. And then come forwards to a plank position. And then we lower all the way down to the mat. Just have a moment, let your head relax on your hands. Breathe. And then we're going to let our forehead come down onto the mat. We're going to take our left arm out in front and bring our right knee towards, our right foot towards our right buttock. See if we can take hold of that right foot. Tuck the pelvis under, and then we lift up. Pressing the foot into the hand, tucking the pelvis. And relax down. So almost dancer's pose, but on our front. Maybe this is a bit more easier. So takes away the balance factor. This time take the right hand out in front, left hand grabs hold of that left foot, or if you can't get there, just knee up. Make sure the knees are staying down and not just coming out to the side, so lift up. Breathe. And lower down. Hands underneath the shoulders, lifting up onto our knees. Final pose. Bringing the elbows down. So just make sure that the elbows, so do this with your hands, just make sure that your elbows are not too far away from each other. They want to be underneath your shoulders. Taking the hands out in front. So we're going to come into dolphin pose, so you're going to curl your toes under. We're pressing down through the forearms, through the hands, okay? So tuck the toes, lift up with your heels and walk your feet. Pressing the ground away with your shoulders and your forearms and your hands. Breathe. And then lower those knees down. Uncurl those toes, coming up into seated position. So let's come on to cross-legged position if that's a bit more comfortable for you, just to finish. So just bringing the backs of the palms onto the knees. And breathe. Just having a few moments to let all those fantastic asanas take effect on your body. Just using that breath as always as our anchor to the present. So be here, be now. If you need a little more time for you, then stay here or come into Shavasana. You're going to take a big breath in through the nose. Maybe sigh it out through the mouth. One more time. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys, thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the session. So I'll see you again very soon. So let me know how it went for you. Bye bye.